Hello, everybody. Welcome back to G Bear's Off-Grid Ways. Well, that was a little screechy, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, just had some birds fly by. About that time of day. Winds are kicking up pretty good. See my PMA out there just blowing away. My neighbor just texted me, said that his is blowing fuses. So I offered to come up tomorrow and check it out for him. Anyway, another thing I got was we got a weather flash on our phones up here. A couple of my neighbors said they got it too. We're going into another heat wave. Apparently like a heat wave. Yeah, another heat wave coming through here this week. And it's going to be going through all the way until pretty much the end of the week. So they're talking about dangerously high temperatures. I had to laugh at that because then they said 101 to 103. It was 107 yesterday. Idiots. I'm telling you, it's funny as heck. Anyway, what I do, my sister said be safe, and I said, yeah, well, I am. I've been out in the desert for 10 years. I'm kind of used to this. So what do? Well, got me a mass shower out here with a pull chain on it. 2 barrels full of water up there. I don't really need the black one because in summertime here, just the blue one gets hot enough. So I'll be cleaning this out first thing in the morning when it's still cool out and having it ready. So if I'm working around the compound here, which I will be, unless I go up to help my neighbor with his PMA, then no, not PMS, PMA. Unless I go up there, I'll be here trying to get some cleanup done, get ready for the winter, get things battened down. Because the weird thing about the desert out here, we'll have a heat wave this week, and then they say that the heat wave will be over on Thursday or Friday, and then the day that it's over, we'll have a deep freeze. It happens that fast out here. It's really weird. But yeah, it's getting to that time of the year now, the end of the summer. This is Labor Day weekend, and speaking of that, up over there on to the hills over there, there's right about there, there's a dirt bike type track over there, and some dirt bike type guys, some off-gridders, went out there and they were riding around in side-by-side and that stuff, and they were all parked on top of that about an hour ago, taking pictures of each other, saying, look at me, I'm king of the mountain. Yeah, I'm telling you, these people come up from down the hill, and they think that because there's not a house there, it's open to them. I don't understand why people think that way. You know, all of the property around here, all the way up and down this road, all of the property here is all privately owned. It's all private property, and it's all marked for them to stay on marked trails only. But do you think they care? Oh, heck no. They've got money. They got a $10,000 or $25,000 side-by-side. They can do whatever they want. Anyway, that was one of the things I wanted to show you. The other thing was, let's move down this way. Yeah, I started moving things around here a little bit. Dogs didn't like it that I picked up that blanket because it was full of dirt and sand, and then they started pulling it around and moving it, because this was a plastic cover that I put over my tote koozie, and I gotta put that ladder away and put the screen away and all that kind of stuff. They all got to go away now that the season is ending. And a lot of work to do. Got fastened up the siding on the side of the dog condo here that some fat dog leaned up against and pressed out. I only put those on with a staple gun, an air-powered staple gun. But I'll shoot them back in with some drywall screws or something like that so they hold better. But yeah, I got to get that all sealed up. Got to get the roof sealed up before the rains come. All of that wood I just threw on top of there to keep it from blowing around the desert. Never got to finish cleaning it up because I had too many other things I had to do. So anyway, I was in here today, and why was I in here? Well, first of all, let's cut that off so that sounds better. I've got that opened, and it's resting right now because the sun is actually going down, so there's nothing coming in on it. But one of the things that I've been wanting to do, and I haven't done up until this date, is add a circuit breaker in the wire between the batteries and the charge controller so that I could just hit that and make a disconnect if I have to, so I can do my maintenances and things like that on it. So anyway, that's one of the things I got done today. I'm going to put another one on this unit, but then I said, why? I'm going to be changing this over. I'll do it then. Because those two batteries are going to go back up for recycling, and all they're running right now is the lighting in the cabin. That's on a 12-volt lighting, and I got those two big batteries just running lighting that I hardly ever use. I mean, why? I can take the money from those and put it to good use because money is still tight because of other things that are going on. I have to be careful what I say. I got a notice from YouTube yesterday that something I said yesterday, they took away my advertising and my monetization and all that kind of stuff. I haven't figured out why, but I also got to figure out why in 1 week's time I lost a lot of money between that 1 week and today, or yeah, today. So I got to contact them and say, hey, what the heck are you guys doing? What's going on here? So anyway, yeah, still at 12.7 on the lead acid and 13.3 on the LiFePO 4s going into the evening here. So I'm in good shape for power, and I still haven't changed out the turbines. I pulled all the excess wiring out of here, but it's not doing anything anyway, so it's just basically a mess that needs to be swept up, just like the floor down here. And I'll do all the cleaning all at once rather than a little bit now and a little bit later. Got to work my time in the best I can. So that's that. The other thing I did today was I finally got the manifold back on all of those totes down there, and gave the garden a good soaking today. Now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are completely empty. That one's got a little bit left in it. The first one on the end right there behind the bush is full, and the second one has a little bit in the bottom of it, just like that one over there. But we're going into the rainy season now, so hopefully that'll get me through. Although this heat wave right now may end up taking a little bit more water than I need. Now, while I was in there today watering, one of the citrus trees in there A little mouse came up out of the soil when I was watering it because he didn't want to drown down there, and ran across the floor and scurried out of there. Got to do something. I got to get my my off-grid mouse trap going out there and see what I can do about eliminating those guys before they really set in and fill the desert up with little critters that are just damaging critters to everything. They ruin your crops, they ruin your food, they ruin your cabin, they keep you up at night, things like that. We don't need it. All right, so that's about it, everybody. Any questions and comments, leave those down below. Don't forget to share and subscribe and hit that like button down at the bottom. All that stuff helps, and I can use some help right now, so I appreciate it. This is G Bear signing off.